Alright guys, we are back with the Edison Format Finals at Epik Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got Sal on the left playing Frog Hero versus Randy on the right, fresh off his top 16 at Deck Devastators 8, playing Vayu Turbo. This tournament was 4 rounds of Swiss, cut to top 4. Randy was undefeated while Sal was X1, so we'll see if Randy can survive the 1-seed curse. He starts by summoning Grepher and discarding Vayu, so if you guys are interested, Randy's deck list, check out Crow's Nest channel. They have the top 16 deck list for the Deck Devastators 8, which was, from what I was told, the second largest online Edison tournament ever. So, yeah. Anyways, Randy starts out by normal summoning Grepher, send Vayu, and Sirocco. Randy used to play Elfin, but he might have cut it out of his deck. He probably got tired of drawing it. Makes sense. Anyways, he summons Armwing. Let's see if he opened Deck Dev and if he decides to shotgun it. Now, as far as how these two have performed on the channel this year, Sal has yet to get a win, while Randy has 7, which I believe is the third most. All right, so Sal E-calls for Stratos. I think Sal is back on the Duke Frog. He says he prefers playing the deck with Duke Frog. Me, when I play Frog Hero, I like to at least play one. But yeah, it is nice to have the second one, but you also draw you draw more bricky when you play dupes. Anyways, he's Stratos for Alias. So he's probably going to run over Grepher here. Or at least... Oh, he didn't MST? Okay. But I think it's fine. So yeah, he is going to MST now. He's probably trying to see if he had the deck dev. So he runs over the Grepher. So now we know Randy does not have deck dev. And Armwing runs over Stratos. I don't think Randy has reset the life points from the last game. All right, here comes Swap. So Sal opened a pretty standard Frog Hero hand. But this matchup a lot of the times comes down to the die roll. And now he's going to Miracle Fusion, get rid of Swap and Stratos. And Ab-Zero runs over the Armwing for 200. Looks like Sal's keeping track of life. All right, let's see. Can Randy get out of this? Maybe Randy likes to hold the Elfin for this matchup. It makes sense. He probably wants to hold it in case if he needs to summon Armor Master against, to trade with Ab-Zero or to run over a Monarch. But here comes Randy with, Sal Regeki breaks what he thought was a Raikou, but Randy bluffed him with the set Sirocco. And here comes, is that the Oscar special? The Oscar special, and Randy drops the Gores on Sal's 3000 Ab-Zero. Tributes for Ryza, puts the Gores... Oh, no, it's Kai. It's not a tribute for Ryza, so yeah. No, but should you have gotten rid of the token? It didn't matter. Both of them can run over the Ab-Zero. But at least he takes 1,000 by you running over the Gores. Yeah. So you probably run over Caius. You can see Randy's debating on who to run over here. You could run over Ab-Zero and then set Raikou, or you could run over Caius. So he chooses just to get rid of the Ab-Zero. Set Raikou, set a back row, and now you're going to get Ryza'd. Those life points, 57 to 7k. Come on, Ryza. Yep, Ryza, target, and let's see, you attack for 48 potentially, leaving Randy at, 900? So he can still activate Brain Control. Heck, I was playing Frog Hero on stream yesterday, and I couldn't draw Monarch to save my life. So Sal over here drew 2 of them. All right, here comes Randy with the Grepher. Discards. Was that his 3rd Sirocco? Yeah, he drew all 3 Siroccos. Where's the Vayu, man? Or Plague? It's either Vayu or Plague. Or Necrogarna. Could be in, but let's see. Oh, his Mirror Force was gone. Yeah, what the heck? He MST'd it early on in the game. You definitely attack with both, which he did. Randy taking a while to make this choice. Randy's not known for playing slow. He normally doesn't play slow. But sometimes you get put in a pickle. Like, he's in a pickle right now, so I don't blame him for taking his time. Me, having played so much Vayu this year, I'm telling you, he's in a pickle. Unless if he has, like, Return. Return would be nice. All right, so here comes Plague Synchro for Goyo. Goyo most likely. Yep, good old Goyo. And Sal with Torrential. I mean, that's actually not that bad. You Torrential, you get rid of both his Monarchs. Is he gonna solve them? Does he have Solemn set? Unless if he has Return, he's gonna chain Return and try to put his... No, I don't think that's worth it. But he does know what he's drawing because he top decked for Plague, so... Third Monarch? Nope. So Ocean, and Randy picks up his cards. So Sal takes game 1. How many times has Sal made the finals? I think... I know he made the finals against Jimmy. I think he made the finals against the Sheriff. But I remember one time he made the finals against Jimmy, and he won game 1 this year, and then got Legacy 2-0'd. Will we have a repeat here today against Randy? We'll see. Yeah, Sal has not won in a while. I think he's got like 6 wins total on the history of the channel. I still have a list for the total wins, but I don't post it on the channel because I just feel it's more fair to keep a score of the wins for the year, because otherwise it's like unfair for the people who've been playing forever. All right, anyway, here comes Randy. Kind of the same hand as game 1, Rhoda, and then he just throws a Dust Shoot in the graveyard. Let's see Sal's hand. MST sub. Yeah, so MST Miracle, Ryza sub. Man, Sal draws his Monarchs, man. That was a really good hand if you didn't get Dust Shooted. It's interesting because I was talking about this on stream yesterday. About, I think out of all the decks, Frog Hero gets devastated by Dust Shoot the most because they play 3 engines in one deck. They play Frogs, Heroes, and Monarchs. And you kind of need to see a combination of all 3 in the deck. And if they snipe one piece out of your hand, it hurts. I'm not saying it doesn't hurt the other decks. It definitely does. But I feel like with Frog Hero, Dust Shoot, and Spiritual Water Art is more devastating. Because sometimes I'll Dust Shoot like Black Wings and they have Shura Bora Whirlwind, so it's not that big of a deal. Anyways, here Randy sets a monster, activates a Miracle. Sorry, Sal sets a monster, plays a Miracle. So we know he has Ryza, Caius, and here's the Oppression, chains the MST, fuses with Alias. Okay, so he's got 2 Monarchs with no access to Treeborn, so Randy's in a good spot. So he deprisons, loses. Yeah, I mean, you know both his cards. They're dead until he draws access to Treeborn. So here Randy sets, passes. I think Sal drew like a back row, like a deprison, which I've never liked that card in Frogs, but I see everyone plays it. I don't like it at all. All right, here comes Dinah. So attacks him for 14. Sal always jokes that Randy always draws Dinah against him. Is he going to rug him? Yeah, rug. And then he's just trying to get him for damage. So 22, now you put him on a clock. I think he just drew sub. If he drew sub, sub will buy him time. Oh, tribute summon Gores? Yeah, Randy read the sub. So now, Sal, you're on the clock. And, yep, Dinah wins Randy that second game. So game 3. The finals are... so this video, we're 9 minutes in. We still have a decent amount of time. So it's just... there is pressure in the finals, at least because I've filmed so many finals on the channel. And we have a decent amount of people watching. And since I keep track of everyone's records for finals, I think that's why it adds a little bit more pressure. All right, so Sal Dust Shoots Randy. So let's see Randy's hand. DD Crow, Arma, Sirocco, Caius, and Gores, and Bottomless. Depending on Sal's hand, I really don't know what do you send back here. What's going to hurt you the most? You could argue Crow. Could argue Arma, Gores, Caius. Like, I don't know. I don't know Sal. I can't see Sal's hand. That's not something that... There's times when you don't even know what the trap does to you. I remember there was one time when I faced Nate on camera. And his hand was insane with zombies. And I was like, I don't even know what to send back with Dust Shoot. Anyway, upstart. Here comes Sirocco attack, and he mirror forces the Sirocco. Now I see why this match dragged on. They're just both passing. I know Randy usually doesn't like to do much against frogs. He heavy. So torrential. Flip summon dupe, summon sub, tribute. Maybe he mirror forced the Sirocco because he was afraid of deck dev. Gets the other dupe, so dupe locks Randy. The infamous dupe lock. Yeah, so like I remember I also faced Sal in this tournament. He actually knocked me out the last round of Swiss. And game one, I think I was main decking deck dev on that day. Like I'm on and off with deck dev. Sometimes I want to main deck it, sometimes I cut it. And I didn't side them in game two because I thought he was on dupeless. I didn't see Dupe Frogs game one. And then he brought him in game two. And then I put the deck devs back in. I actually won game one against Sal, but he beat me game 2 and 3. Maybe if I kept the deck devs in for game 2, I would have beat him. But happens. All right, here comes Swap. Pokes him for 1,000. Yeah, Randy's not even keeping track of life. It's just, that screen's been up since the last match. That's when he finished off Hobby with that amount of life points. Okay, so 3 back rows from Randy. And Sal is just summoning Swap and is going to poke him. Leaving Randy at 7k. So he leaves the Swap up. What's his set? A D prison? All right, here comes Greffer. Discard. Oh, so he is on Elfin. Yeah, my guess is that he held it. He held the Elfin that one game because he probably wants to keep it to run over a Monarch or run over a trade with an Ab-Zero. Elfin's a good option to have. I just hate drawing it. Like I like having it in the deck because especially it comes up a lot in the Machina matchup where you go Arma or Greffer and you want to trade with Machina Fortress. That's the matchup where to me it comes up the most. Some people would argue Frogs, but against Frogs you're usually getting dupe locked and you can't attack their guys anyway. But that matchup probably comes up the second most, where it's nice to have the Elfin. Anyways, here Sal tribute summons Malicious Edge. Randy bottomlesses. Come on, Caius. Or deck dev. Flip the deck dev, man. Oh, Caius. Nah, he doesn't have deck dev. I think he would have deck dev'd him already. So Sal Torrentials. Yeah, he doesn't have deck dev. So the dupes will miss timing. Chainlink 1, Caius. Chainlink 2, Torrential. They go to the grave. Caius is still in the chain. So yeah, dupes miss timing there. So Standby Treeborn. And here comes Sal with the Miracle Fusion. Bring out Ab-Zero. So he's playing aggressive, but I think this is not a bad play, just don't attack. Yeah, just don't attack into D prison. Alright, now. Summon that Uni, man. Tribute for Ryza. And here comes Rug. Nah, I still wouldn't attack. See, my guess is that's a D prison. It's been sitting there the entire game. That's why I don't like that card in Frogs. Because once your opponent smells that it's a D prison, they'll just lock you out of Treeborn. That's what Randy's doing. All right, compose. Oh, it was water art. Oh, I was wrong. Got me. All right, so he nails the Dyna. I could have sworn that was a D prison because he didn't flip it at. Oh, well, there's a D prison, but it makes sense why he held it. Standby Treeborn. What's he have? Caius. And here comes Arma. Don't pay attention to Randy's life points. I don't know why he left it up there. Again, this is game 3. Those were the life points from his semifinals match. Randy undefeated in this tournament so far. Top 16 Deck Devastators 8. He was also ranked number 2 on DB not that long ago, but he plummeted recently. I don't know what happened. Sometimes you go cold on DB. I remember I won like 10 in a row on DB. Like it was right after. So I went 0-3 at RBT Santa Clara, and I was like, I'm done playing for today. And then that morning, I just played like 10 matches in a row on Dueling Book, and I won. Yeah, and I won all 10. It's just, you're just cold, hot and cold sometimes. Anyways, here he drops the Chibi Gores, brings back Treeborn. He has Caius, Brain Control, 66 to 8K. Here comes good old Wind Control, as my boy Donnell D Nasty likes to call it. So Armor Master attack into Arma. So will Randy D prison his own Armor Master or Mirror? So he compulses his Arma, and then the Armor Master will attack. Oh, that was a good play, because then you're gonna Arma, because he's gonna tribute the Armor Master. Then you go Arma, Vayu, make Silverwind. It's pretty cool. And honestly, is Compose good against Frog Hero? Honestly, it's not that bad. Like, and I'll explain why. Oh, Randy with another rug. Yeah, I'll explain here in a second why. You can hit Ab Zero. It can out the dupe block, kind of out the dupe block, and you can, let's say they only have one Treeborn in the graveyard. You can compose their Treeborn and like stop them from doing like a monarch play. So yeah, it's not bad. If you have nothing else, you could just throw one in there. I'm not saying it's the best card against them. I'm just saying if like you have a bunch of dead cards against frogs, you're like, let me throw this in here. Anyway, here comes Blind MST from Sal. Sal nails the Bottomless. Also stops, like, you can compose, like, let's say if you have Dyna, you can like compose whatever's trying to out the Dyna. It's not the best protection for it, but Sal tributes for Caius, banishes the Arma, so Randy takes 1,000. Switches the token to attack with the token, and Randy takes, or he's debating. So he mirror forces the Caius and the token, leaving Sal. I mean, he's gonna run over the Gores with Silverwind, right? Yeah, he's gonna run over with Silverwind. So Sal just cost himself 100 life points right there. Yeah, Randy's Silverwind. Oh, Randy has Solemn too. Okay, Randy's hand's pretty good. He's got Solemn, so he's checking the grave. Set the Solemn most likely. Standby. Treeborn effect. Man, Sal draws his Monarchs, man. And Randy Solemn's the... Yeah, Sal draws them Monarchs. Special Prodigy. Miracle. God. Yo, Sal draws insane with this deck. He saw all three of his engines. He saw Miracle, he saw Heroes, he saw Frogs, and he saw enough Monarchs. Yeah, when Frog Hero draws like this, is a hard deck to beat. But even then, he's still top decking against Randy. He just shows you the power. But I mean, Randy drew so much defense. He like had double rug, solemn. Man, this has been a good third game. The second game was kind of a blowout. So he runs over Ab-Zero. Standby Treeborn, set, pass to Randy, and here comes Rhoda. You saw Randy slam down that Rhoda, and here comes Spiritual Water Art after he searched the Grepher. Oof. So Sal is top decking. So Randy's hand is Gores, Plague, DD Crow. So here he summons Plague. Pokes him for however much that is. Standby Treeborn, normal summon swap. See, this is why I don't like Gores. This is why I don't like Gores, and you guys saw it right here. Is there more than one tree? I'm pretty sure there's more than one Treeborn in there. So, oh no, but you can Goyle the Treeborn and then Crow the second one. Yep, that's it. That was his game plan. Goyle the first Treeborn, so now you're not afraid of a Monarch, but he top decked Miracle Fusion. Oof. Did he have enough heroes? But that's his third Miracle. But look how many cards are left in his deck. He went through like almost his entire deck. So Randy decides to Necro. So what's live? 53 to 36. He's got Plague. What can Randy do? That's wild, man. Yeah, Sal is just... all three Miracles, multiple Monarchs. But he did go through a lot of defense. I think one of the issues is Randy didn't draw like Burial, Return, or Dark Armed. You kind of see the strength of both decks. But like, I feel like Sal hit Randy with everything he had. Like, he had it all. He had Brain Control, multiple Monarchs, all three Miracles. Like, you can't ask for more. I'm not saying Randy drew bad, but he also drew pretty good because he had like the counter to Sal's hand. Yeah, this has been a good third game. We'll see who will win. Randy's still, I think, in the lead just because he has more resources. Sal's deck's out of power. He already used all three of his Miracles. So Randy chose to switch the Goyle to defense mode. Top deck Stratos, so he's out of targets. Gets back Treeborn. Now, let's see. Randy still has that Gores. Speaking of Gores, this is why I don't like Gores. Because you can't get aggressive with Gores. So he drops the Gores on the 18. Ab-Zero run over the Gores, not the token. Sal might just deck out. Randy stall, man. Burial back to Necro. See, I think one thing I've noticed about Randy's deck, because he only plays, I think he does not play Charge. He does not play... He plays like only 2 Raikou, I think. So his deck, he doesn't mill as much as like other Vayu decks. Because the standard Vayu list, they play Charge, Double Hamster, and Triple Raikou. So maybe that's why he's not seeing his bombs as often, at least in this match. Because the other decks, since they mill more, they're either A, going to mill the bombs, or they're B, going to draw into the bombs. So, anyways, here... top for Plague, but your Goyle is gone. Go for 6. Brio. Yeah, I don't see how Randy wins this game. Oh, he had 1 card in his hand, so Brio attack for 5. So he... bounces back to Ab-Zero by discarding the Dead Dark Arm. Sal with E-Call and attacks for game with Alias. He had brain control. No, it wasn't game. It wasn't game. So congrats to Sal on getting his first win on the channel this year with Frog Hero. Is he the first person to win with Frog Hero this year? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, because no one plays this deck anymore. But there was one thing. Could Sal have made a different play when he had the Goyo on the field? Yeah, when he had the Goyo on the field, he could have made Colossal in defense mode. He could have made Thought Ruler. Yeah, that was a weird situation. No, but Thought Ruler, he had Treeborn. He had Treeborn up, so he couldn't. I guess he could have made Colossal Fighter right there, but I don't know if that was the right play. Who knows? Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. Next tournament that's coming up, one-time thing. I'm going to see how it does on the channel. It's going to be a time travel tournament. Only 3 videos. It was a single elimination tournament, so stay tuned for that one. That one's coming up next. And if you haven't already, please consider joining our members only. I'm uploading an extra 2 to 3 videos a week. Only $2.99 a month. Also have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epik Cards and Games. Those links are in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.